Greetings, wonderful people, men and women of good conscience and lovers of freedom all over the globe. We welcome you back once again to our news digest. Of course, this is coming from the desk of Nicky Bobby, and we just have some important information that we need to give to our people as regard to what is going on in the Zoological Republic. Today, we have seen a situation where the Central Bank of the Zoological Republic has released the sum of $265 million to airlines operating in the Zoological Republic. This is in effect to settle the outstanding ticket sales in an apparent move to check a brewing crisis in the country's aviation sector. Recall that a few days ago, we brought you information that the airlines operating in the space of the Zoological Republic have decided to stop their operation because owing the fact that the federal government of Nigeria is owing them a whopping sum of over $265 million. The zoo government decided not to pay. So those airlines threatened to shut down their services starting from Monday over price of jet fuel. Of course, and that is why today the Central Bank of Nigeria have come up to say that it is necessary for them to pay. The CBN releases $265 million to airlines. The Central Bank of Nigeria has released the sum of $265 million to airlines operating in the country to settle an outstanding ticket sales in an apparent move to check a brewing crisis in the country's aviation sector. A breakdown of the figure released on Friday indicates that the sum of $230 million was given a special forest intervention, while another sum of $35 million was released through the retail SMOIS auction. Confirming the release, the Director of Corporate Communication Department, the CBN, Mr. Osita, said the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele and his team were concerned about the developments and what it portends for the sector and travelers as well as the country in the Committee of Nations. Of course, how the Zoological Republic government refused to release the money for this airline. But come to think of it, why would you choose to seize the money, the ticket sales of foreign companies, airlines, because they paid into your own accounts as a country? Then you decide to withhold it without paying it for how many years? And you still want them to continue operating. And you will go to the other countries, to international bodies, international conventions, and you'll be claiming that you call yourself a country. You'll be telling them your country is doing good. Is that why you're trying to present people before the world? Well, based on these threats, the Zoological Republic today, the central bank decided to pay them off, settle their bill, settle their debts. Nigeria moving from one country to another, collecting loan. I don't know when they intend to pay the loan. Following that, I just want to discuss a little about what is going on in the area that they call Niger Delta. Well, they say South-South, because I just still want to remind people that Imo State, Abia State, and including Anambra is part of Niger Delta. But you can see the zoo, how idiotic they are. There we come and cut off Abia State, cut off Imo State, cut off Anambra, say that River State, Delta State, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, they are South-South. But then from South-South, they include Abia State, Imo State, and call them Niger Delta. And they will still come tomorrow and say, no, this side is Niger Delta, this side is Southeast. That no madness. Well, I wouldn't know what really transpired between the pig from the creek as well as the F00lanis. Maybe the F00lanis, maybe one word or the other, he has offended them and they want to use him as a scapegoat. You know, he has been the one securing the oil for them, the pipeline. It's quite unfortunate that those from the so-called South-South, they don't even reason the way we do. You are in the South-South, the oil belongs to you and I, but they are paying you, the F00lanis are paying you to guide your own oil for them. I don't know if you are reasoning the way I'm doing. I don't know if you reason it the way I do. Because to me, sometimes I can't phantomize it. This thing belongs to you. A stranger who you don't know where he's coming from Futajelon, will come maneuver you. At the end of the day, He gives you money to procure and secure your own property for him. Now let's listen to this.
The time where late President Yaradua bring peace for this region, he no say carry everybody along. The people when no agree accept amnesty, self in talk to them. Then the peace can come, oil can dey flow well. Now then say make we protect that oil, make the oil flow well. They can say now one man then go give, make it can guide my community. Ain't get in community, I get my community. Ain't be man, me I be man. They no consult me, then say me person can guide my community where pipeline pass. Shell don't do me, Chevron don't do me. Nah, my own German, now one can do me. It no go happen. It no go happen, no. Because if they know say all of us na men for this creek where we dey, then go call all of us, discuss with us. Now you won't come in another way. Colonial master home pass, multinational home pass. You won't come carry my fellow German, take and enslave me. It no go happen. The pipeline where they talk, it plenty pass from my place, pass the place where they give person to come guide. Now me they go come talk to before they go talk to the other man we get lesser. But if they say equity no good, then person when say equity no good and he won't come to equity with dirty hand, he go see war.
But do you believe in peace in the Niger Delta?
We don't give peace for Niger Delta before, and we ready to give peace. But if peace, say na the peace where they go come shit me, na graveyard peace, me I no want them.
Okay, these are some of them from the so-called South. Did you hear him well? That they are procuring the oil for the F00lanis. I don't know. This is quite shameful, honestly. Now, there's an issue going up. You know the issue? The pig from the creek seems that the F00lanis have transcended him and now they are giving the contracts to T0mpolo to be the pipeline guide in South. And this contract worth about 4 billion that the F00lanis will pay T0mpolo to guard our own oil for them. In fact, sometimes when I start thinking about these things, I get annoyed because it's, to me, I don't know. I don't really know. Now, this one, the pig from the creek has risen and has mobilized his own gang. T0mpolo has mobilized. And this is one of the pig from the creek boys. He said that T0mpolo cannot come and take over the contract of guiding the pipeline from their own backyard for the F00lanis while he is there. That he is supposed to be the one to guide it. Can you imagine? They are not even ashamed of saying things like this. You are guiding your own oil, the pipeline, for someone from F00lani. I feel the F00lanis are up to something. What are they up to? I feel that this is the last fight they are fighting. This is the part by which they want to take up those from the South and enslave them forever, because by the time they end up and succeed in hitting the head of pig from the creek with T0mpolo, then the war will start. By the time they will realize it, those F00lani group that have joined their military, that is coming from different parts of Africa, will not come and will be deleting them one after the other, as T0mpolo and the pig from the creek are busy struggling muzzle to muzzle with each other. Those ones from the other part of Africa will be going underground, deleting them. I believe something is cooking. Something serious is cooking. And we will see, watch and see. This is somebody who said that he has established a government, a de facto government, with some gullibles who say that they were once with IPOB. Some gullibles who say that they were once IPOB deputy director. Of course, you can see deputy leader. You can see what is going on. Okay, you have left here. You are Biafra de facto government, and you are now fighting for oil, for pipeline. Those who want to be a Biafran government. You can understand. So there is nothing good and better than giving out your knowledge. And we must say that it is in Biafra land that all of us have our citizenship and until Biafra is fully restored. We will not rest. May you remain safe and blessed wherever you may be.